Hi everyone, Evan and I are back again today to give you some more at-home science ideas for people who may be finding themselves teaching their kids and might be comfortable with English or math, but might be out of ideas when it comes to science activities. The thing we're going to talk about today is super timely, super fun. We're going to take a look at some flowers from my backyard and see if we can dissect them. So over here, you can start to see some flowers that I got from my yard. I spent a grand total of about 45 seconds picking those up, so you don't need to be too particular. And I also have a house plant here today. This is a flamingo lily. I really love this example because it just makes it so obvious that petals are modified leaves. In this flower, basically, the petal is a red leaf. So that's pretty easy to see. Now, a really good flower to dissect are some of our most common spring flowers, like daffodils and tulips. So I have a daffodil today, and a daffodil is really easy to break apart and see the parts of it. So right now I'm just peeling back the petals. I'll leave those here. And when I peel away the petals, I'm going to be left with the reproductive part of the flower. You can see some pollen got on my finger there. All right, now if I take my tweezers, I can really easily pull off the parts that contain the pollen. We've got our stamens here that are made of this filament in the anther. The anther has the pollen or plant sperm. And then in the center of that, there was my pistil. And the pistil contains the ovary, which holds the flower's eggs. Now, with a flower like a daffodil, it's really easy to see that. But if we go back to our flamingo lily, or if you take a look at something like a dandelion, you might be asking yourself, what is she talking about? There's no flower parts that I can see there. So what you need to remember is that some of the things that we call a flower really aren't flowers at all. And this example is this shows it really well. So this isn't just one flower, it's many flowers. And if I wanted to take a magnifying glass and be really careful, I could separate that flower and see its parts, just like we've done with the daffodil. That might be harder to do with something that has as many flowers in it as a dandelion. But if I did it, they would contain those same parts. Now, you don't have to have this be simply a science activity. You know, with flowers, you could have your kids draw them or do something else to see the colors. And there are a couple of really cool apps that I like to use when I'm going out in nature and collecting samples like this. There are some apps that will identify plants for you just by taking a picture. And if you don't have a magnifying glass at home, there are even apps that will act as a magnifying glass. So good luck with this. Have a lot of fun. Get outside, enjoy the weather, and we will see you next time.